Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. Happy Easter! Today I'm turning these plastic eggs into marbled beauties. For this DIY you will need some alcohol, inks or markers, some rubbing alcohol, a heat gun, a fine tip brush with some gold paint. I'll be linking all the products that I used in my blog. I'll add the link in the description or at the top of the comments. So this marbling effect will work on plastic eggs or real eggs. For best results, I would recommend using liquid alcohol inks instead of markers because I've learned that markers tend to sometimes leave scribble mark stains behind, which doesn't look great. If you're using plastic eggs, they must be free of any paint because the alcohol will eat at the paint, not giving you the same effect. My plastic eggs actually had some kind of finish on there. I ended up removing it with some rubbing alcohol. I just sprayed it down with the alcohol, let it sit for 20 seconds, and wiped it down to remove it. And now they were ready to be marbled. I started by scribbling a few lines of lavender on my eggs, then I added a few drops of the peach color. Next, I used my small spray bottle and sprayed rubbing alcohol, soaking the whole egg. Then I used my heat gun and carefully, without burning myself, while turning the egg, I dried it. I tried to only touch both ends of the egg while turning it. Try not to touch the middle because this will actually wipe off the paint and ruin the effect that you're trying to create. For some reason with markers, it seems that you have to do more coats, so repeat the first few steps to build up the color. I applied more ink, then sprayed it with some alcohol and again dried it. There, this looks much better. Here's an example of me using liquid inks. I could get these effects much faster. Usually one coat of ink does the trick with liquid inks. For some finishing touches, I used my fine tip brush and applied thin lines outlining the marble. A little bit of gold goes a long way. If you missed it, I'll be linking all of these supplies. I'll add a link to my blog in the description for that. If you want to add more character, here's a trick that gives amazing results. Simply add a drop of color and let it roll off to create a line. If you want even more lines, dab your brush into some leftover or fresh rubbing alcohol and draw lines. Let each line air dry and you'll notice how it separates the colors to create this effect. Then to finish it off, use some gold and give it a little bit more character and you have yourself some marbled eggs. Here's how all the eggs turned out. I hope you found this DIY helpful and hopefully this inspires you to make your own marbled eggs. Thank you so much everyone for your support. I am truly honored to have you as my DIY community. I will see you next time. Bye!